Hello. Ow. Good morning. Actually, it's evening. It's really late. I usually stream in the morning, but um, today was a golden opportunity. Actually, uh, I was unsure originally because I wanted to stream at least at some point in the weekends. Um, but I thought it would be weird if my parents were home. But today was a golden opportunity because both my parents are out tonight and won't be returning until tomorrow, actually. So it was a perfect opportunity to stream. My voice is still. I'm not really sick anymore. I feel good enough, but my voice is still a little bit hoarse today. So, but I really wanted to stream and, you know, wanted to build Legos because, again, they have just been sitting in my room for so long and I haven't had the opportunity to build them. So I really just want to build them because I love Legos. I love building Legos. Hold on. Let me move the camera a bit. Today we're building the Tales Workshop and Tornado Plane. Tornado Plane. At least Tornado is capitalized. The plane is called the Tornado. You don't need to call it the Tornado Plane. It's a little bit weird. Which means that it's Tails, guys. It's Tails. That's why I put featuring Tails in the title. Because we're not just building Sonic today, we're building Tails. I wonder what I'm gonna call the next stream because the next set in the line doesn't have Sonic in it and only has Tails and Amy. So I'm thinking of maybe the next building stream is gonna be like building ... not Sonic ? I think that would be funny. Anyway, the video quality isn't that good on this camera. So you might not be able to see all the details on the box. But it comes with a bomber and it does have a Chaos Emerald in it. That's fun. So let's just jump into it. Ow! Fuck, that always hurts my fingers. I have such long nails. I feel like they're always gonna break. Actually, the nail on my pinky finger. Actually, is that what it's called? I don't know. My little finger, pinky finger. It broke the other day when I was out on the mall with my friend. So, I think that might have been why I got sick. Two instruction booklets. Wow. Fancy. Let's put those over here. Actually, why the fuck did I do that? Hold on. Let's put the box back here. Hope the walls don't fall down. Man, I'm sweating. Sweating a little bit. 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. ASMR. No, not doing that. Not this stream. That was last stream. The VOD is still up on Twitch and upload up to YouTube. Go watch that. Actually, don't. It was really bad. It wasn't that good. My voice was really hoarse, and it really was not that good. A bit further over there. Why is this so hard? Thank you. There he is, guys. There he is. Ah! And this one has a different expression. He does like a little. It's so hard to see. He does like a little wink. That is cool. I'm gonna have like so many Sonics. Actually, I'll have like 4 Sonics because there are 5 sets and there's only one set without him. How many figures will I have? By the end, when I've done all the sets, I'll have 4 Sonics, 2 Tails, 2 Amy's, and 2 Eggmans. And probably a bunch of little critters and badniks. Oh my god, it's a Cucky! It's a Cucky! I love Cuckies. Mostly because of the name. It's so funny. I said this last stream because I was hoping that there was a Cucky somewhere. But Sega renamed it to Clucky because of what cuck means nowadays. But Sonic fans are like, no, that's a Cucky. What do you mean Clucky? That's a Cucky. That's a Cucky if I've ever seen one. A little gumdrop. Are those supposed to be mints? Sorry if I peeked the mic there. I got a little too excited. Are these? Maybe I should turn on the volume on the microphone. Maybe that'll help. Are these supposed to be like mints? Because like Tails loves mints. That's such such cool attention to detail. Oh, I love this. Like, I really thought I would regret buying all these sets because of the amount of money I'm spending. But this is actually, as a Sonic fan, I'm amazed at the attention to detail. Like, they really put care into making these sets. It's awesome. Which makes it even weirder that they didn't add Knuckles. One of the classic, part of the classic gang. Of course, as a Knuckles purist, if there is anything like that, I do believe that Knuckles isn't Sonic's friend and more like a rival. So if there's no Angel Island, no, Knuckles shouldn't be here. But still, he's one of the most popular characters, and it's not like fucking Sega has ever cared about that since like since like 2003 in Sonic Heroes. I mean, they've name dropped Angel Island a few times since then. Most notably in Sonic Frontiers, in which Knuckles actually says that he should find his own purpose instead of staying on Angel Island, which, good for him to have some character development, I suppose, but it's such an integral part of his character. Anyway, since they already don't care about putting Knuckles in Angel Island, that makes it even weirder that he's not in any of the sets. I already think it's dumb that none of the sets are in anywhere that isn't Green Hill. I mean, there isn't any terrain in this set, but I assume it's implied to be Green Hill since all the other sets are. Can't say I'm disappointed with these Legos. I will, when we get to the last set, I will definitely give my overall opinion on all the sets. So we'll see if my opinion changes. I guess it's still nice to hear my current opinions and see if it changes later, you know. Plus, I'm kind of I'm the kind of person that likes to rant about things I'm interested in anyway. So like it's kind of a given that I'll be like, no, this is wrong. Why did they do this? That's just me. Fuck, why do I always get so sweaty when I'm streaming? It's probably these. It's probably these, honestly. They feel really warm. Maybe that's better. So they're not covering up my entire arm. It's not like you can see the rest of my arm anyway. Hold on, I'm gonna have to get a towel real quick. Okay, I'm back. I also went and picked up my mom's little fan that she keeps by her bed. So if there's any background noise, it's a fan. 'Cause it's just so warm. The rings are on little stilts, so it's like they're floating. I think that it's not directly confirmed, but it's most definitely implied. Okay, I think that was wrong. It's most definitely implied in canon Sonic media that rings are just a natural occurrence in the Sonic world. There's nothing mystical about them. I mean, there possibly is. I've heard Sonic theories that say like it's a manifestation of chaos energy, which is why you need rings to become supersonic in the games. And that's a really good theory, I think. Really solid theory. That would make sense, you know. Building a buzz bomb. I can't believe that it's just called a buzz bomber. Because a buzz bomber is an actual, like, warplane from, like, World War II, I think. Or World War I. So that's like naming a video game enemy like Kamikaze or something. It's a bit weird that you would do that. But I guess a buzz bomber is it's more obscure. And you know, these days if you Google buzz bomber, I'm pretty sure that most of the results would be of the I forgot a piece. God damn it. Most of the results would be in the Sonic version. Oh. Okay, that's better. Ah. My arms, no. Not my arms, Chad, no. Don't come in, I'm indecent. Wait, I forgot a step. Okay. I was too busy adjusting the camera that I completely forgot a step. Maybe it is better if I... Oh, but then I have to leave up. It's so difficult to have the need to have the camera like right up in my face. Because it makes the setup kind of weird. There's the body. This is building this reminds me of Mixels, Lego Mixel. I used to collect Mixels back in the day. I have almost all of them except for Series 1. And they're just kind of chilling in a box in my brother's room. Because I don't have room for them myself. Maybe I can't find room for them somewhere. I probably should do that. This cookie doesn't even snap in. What? And you're not even supposed to put him on a stud. You just fucking... That's what you're supposed to do? Oh no, the poor cookie. I mean, I suppose that is what Robotnik do, what Eggman do. He is the Eggman. That's what he am. He is the Eggman. He's got the master plan. I love the character songs from the Sonic Adventure era because they're just so corny. They're just so corny and funny, but still so in character. Cause yeah, he is the Eggman. He does have the master plan. Like, can you disagree? You can't really disagree with that. Buzz Bomber. I don't know what sound it makes. It doesn't make any sound. Actually. Okay. Structural integrity of bed does not allow for Buzz Bomber to stand. Yeah, that fan is definitely making noise. You can definitely hear it. But I definitely need it. It's time. It's time for the boy. Guys, it's time for the boy. Everyone shut up. Everyone shut up. We're building a boy. Everyone's favorite boy. Over my several years of being a Sonic fan, I've gone through many favorite characters. But I have gone through so many. Oh no, the piece is bent. I've been a Sonic fan for so long that I no longer have a favorite character anymore. I love all of the characters pretty much. It really depends on my mood. But you know, who doesn't love Tails? Regardless, like he's such a good design. He's such a good character. When he's done right, I almost always have to, you know, when I'm talking about Sonic, I almost always have to say when the character is done right, they're good. 'Cause it's so hard to say that a Sonic character is good based on the evolution of all the characters. Oh, Knuckles is such a good character. Then why is he so dumb in Sonic Boom? Oh, Shadow is a really deep and existential character. Then why is he just an edgelord in Sonic Frontiers? Like, the worst thing about all Sonic characters is how inconsistently they are portrayed by Sega and Sonic Team, which makes it so hard to say that any Sonic character is good. Because for every Sonic Adventure Knuckles, there were every Sonic Adventure Tails, there will always be that Sonic Frontiers Tails that spits in the face of everything Sonic Adventure Tails did. They even made a they even made a comment on that in Sonic Frontiers, which is what I love about Sonic Frontiers. Sonic Frontiers, like, really didn't shy away from everything that was bad about Sonic. It's a celebration of Sonic's entire history, in my opinion. So even when Tails was talking to Sonic about how he's sometimes useless, he straight up says, "Well, I'm wildly inconsistent," which is, you know, it's true. But I guess that is the problem. Like, it's not a good thing, but like, can you blame the character? Take Amy, for example. She's wildly inconsistent. She has been portrayed as Sonic's closest friend, one of Sonic's closest friends, who will be at his side no matter what. And then in the next game, she's just a stalker. with no other characteristic except that she's in love with Sonic. And that's one of my one of my problems with Sonic Frontiers, despite how much I love that game. I felt like they played it down too much. Like, they tried so much to avoid Amy being a straight up stalker that they forgot the fact that she still is in love with Sonic. They didn't play into that at all. Maybe a little bit, but like not much. They just seem like close friends. They have the same relationship as Sonic and Tails, basically. Which they are similar. Both Tails and Amy were changed by the presence of Sonic in their lives, but other than that, their views on the world and on Sonic are very well. Their views on Sonic are pretty much the same, except while Amy sees him as a lover. That's a very grown-up term when referring to underage characters. She sees him as a love interest, while Tails sees him more as an older brother. But they are oh my god, did I forget a few pieces? Oh god. Hold on. I did not, I just used the wrong pieces. Fuck. Oh, and these pieces are hard to get off each other. Okay. Thank goodness. What was I talking about? I was talking about inconsistency in Sonic characters. But like, the one that people talk about the most has to be Shadow, I think. Because in his first few games he was in, Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Heroes, he's very consistent. Sure, they retconned his death at the end of Sonic Adventure 2. Spoiler for a more than 20-year-old game, sorry. But other than that, he is the exact same character. But then in Shadow the Hedgehog, his own game, they just revert his character to what he was. They removed all his character development from Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Heroes. Then they kind of salvaged it at the end of they salvaged it at in Sonic 06, keeping what he went through in Shadow the Hedgehog, but still, you know, not making him go through the same thing again, and still developing his character further. But since then, he's just become edgy the Hedgy. And, you know, a lot of Sonic fans, a lot of Shadow fans, they don't like that. I don't like that. It gives the Sonic franchise a bad name. And, you know, for years, the Sonic franchise has been a joke on the internet, and as a Sonic fan, it has hurted me it has hurt me to see my favorite franchise be shit on all the time. I should stop talking about this. I'm just getting sad. I don't want to make this a sad stream. But that's kind of them's the breaks. It is what it is. But let's talk about something else. I don't want to bring down the mood with my own depressive rant about the state of the Sonic franchise. Because, you know, it's been talked to death about. Everyone knows about the Sonic franchise, and I should at least be happy that after 10 years, at least 10 years of ridicule, we are so back, boys. We are so back. With both the Sonic movies having relatively great ratings, Sonic Frontiers being the best Sonic game in like a decade, official Lego Sonic sets, and the new Sonic Superstars coming out soon. We are eating good. I'm so happy. I couldn't be happier to see my boy making it out on top again. Sonic franchise has gone through a lot of ups and downs, probably more ups and downs than any other gaming franchise. Series like Metroid, well, Metroid has been relatively irrelevant, but when Metroid is there, like it's a big deal. Mario has been on top and never slowed down. The decline of Pokemon has been extremely recent. Like a lot of people agreed that the Pokemon franchise has gone downhill, but happened like only the past like 5 years or so. But Sonic has been very up and down. It's just natural. I guess for people who have been fans longer than I have probably know this better than I do. But from my experience, it seems that the Sonic franchise will always have ups and downs, but in the end, will come back up on top. That's how I see it, at least. That's how I feel about it. Oh, look at Tails' little logo. Has this been in any Sonic games, or was this made specifically for this? Because I know that Tails had a logo in Sonic Adventure, but it didn't look like this. In Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, he had a logo that was like two tails in like the shape of a stylized T. You know, for tails. This is just two tails forming like a yin and yang symbol. It's kind of weird. I much prefer the Adventure era logo with the T. Ow! Come on. There we go. Did I forget to place a piece? I did. I forgot to put this here. Can he sit? Can he sit? He can sit. Well, his tails are kind of in the way, but he can sit. Or stand, I suppose. Whoa, what are these? I've never seen this piece before. Is it new or has it been in other sets? It probably has been in other sets. Cool. I like it. Oh, sorry. One thing I suddenly remembered that I feel like I have to mention, because it's a piece of trivia that I always like to bring up with everyone when I talk about Sonic. The tornado is not Tails' plane, it's Sonic's plane. Why does Sonic have a plane? I don't know, but it is Sonic's plane. It isn't Tails' plane. The Tornado 2 maybe is Tails' plane. Train? The Tornado 2 from Sonic Adventure games. Maybe. But the Tornado, that's Sonic's plane. Canonically, it is Sonic's plane. Like, I mean, they might have retconned it or something. Considering they do that a lot. Sega probably thought, yeah, why does Sonic have a plane? Tails should have a plane. But I think the Tornado was introduced in the first Sonic game, not the second. In the original Sonic the Hedgehog. In like a end credit thing. Which means it can't be Tails' plane. God, English. You can't blame me for my bad English. I'm a foreigner. It's not my first language. I have to keep going. Oh, my fingerprints are all over it now. No. Those are not fingerprints. Those are just, I don't know, something in the plastic. Something with the mold of the pieces. Why does Sonic always stand on the plane instead of sitting? Why doesn't Tails ever tell him not to do that? Why doesn't Tails make some... Wait, why is that there? That's weird. Why doesn't Tails just make some kind of contraption so that he can stand without, you know, potentially hurting himself? Some kind of safety precaution, you know? Why does my boy not do that? Like, he's a genius. Oh fuck, that's what I was going for, was trying to get to earlier when I talked about inconsistencies in Sonic characters. Like, Tails is a genius. He has been that since the beginning. He is very smart. My problem with modern Tails is that he's not arrogant about it at all. He's still just a kid, a well-meaning kid. So I find it so weird that he always becomes, you know, the science guy. I like to explain it in the way with action movies. You know how in action movies there's always the quote-unquote science guy, the guy who's just there to explain all the science. Like, he doesn't have a specific field that he's experienced in. He's just the science guy. He's there to explain the science. And so he gives up some science babble, and then the other characters are like, in English, please. Like that annoying archetype. That's what Tails has become. While in my opinion, my Tails, while he is smart, he's not a science guy. He is very much just a kid that knows things. We finished the plane, by the way. No. They could have had a print here where it says Sonic, like the plane is supposed to have. But it's fine. Like, they turned Tails into the science guy. And I'm not sure how much I like that. Like, he feels like the guy who is really smart and he gets really excited about the tech he's talking about. But he doesn't use, like, big words to describe them. He uses his own words that his friends can understand because he is respectful towards them. He wouldn't just go like blah 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 in his own world and then think that everyone else would understand. He is considerate towards his friend and would explain it in words they understand without having to be asked. That's my Tails. That's what I think of Tails. He's more like Donatello from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't remember which version of it is. If it's the 2012 version or if it's in Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But in one of them he he explains the tech, but in a way the others understand because he knows that they don't understand the big words that he understands, you know? That's my Tails. But, you know, what can you do? I still love Tails regardless. I mean, how can you not? He is cute. He's just a cute little fox boy. And please don't do anything bad to him. I know how the internet works. Please do not. It's probably too late to ask that. I'm sure if I go on certain websites, there are gonna be like hundreds of results for miles Tails per hour. Fuck, where is it? Where's the piece? Where's the piece I'm looking for? That sounded real nasally for some reason. Oh, it's not even brown, it's blue. God damn it. It's the lighting. It's the lighting. I should probably not have my LED lights set to purple for this. Anyway. Ow! I'm sitting real bad. I should not be sitting like this. It's bad for my bones. Ay. Got this feeling, yeah, you know, that I'm losing all control. This magic in my bones. I haven't seen The Boys because I don't have Prime Video. And I'm not planning on getting it either because I already have Disney and I'm waiting for well, how do I word this? I am thinking of convincing my parents to get Netflix back because of the new Scott Pilgrim anime that's coming out. They call it an anime, and it's not unreasonable to think that they've outsourced some of the animation to Japan. But like, they've confirmed all the English voice actors and no Japanese ones as far as I know. Though I haven't looked deep into that. Maybe there are confirmed Japanese voice actors too. And I'm just dumb. And I'm kind of too busy looking at the animation that maybe the directors and producers are Japanese. And I'm just dumb. If me being dumb is an alternate, is an option in anything, like either it's this or I'm dumb. Most of the time, it's because I'm dumb. That's not to put myself down. I never. Here's the thing that I don't call myself dumb to put myself down like a lot of people think. I usually just say that because in general I don't pay attention to things, and I'm usually not knowledgeable on things that don't interest me. So I call myself dumb. That doesn't mean I really mean it. Like, I would never talk about Sonic and then say, but I don't know, I'm dumb. Because, like, I love Sonic. I know a lot about Sonic. So if there's something in Sonic, I most likely know it. Unless it's from, like, the Archie comics or something. Because I have not paid attention to that at all. And probably never will, since it's been over for more than 5 years now. But like, if it's... Is this a specific print? No, this looks generic. This is definitely a generic print that they just use for anything when they need a compooper. And a second Chaos Emerald. Nice. The yellow one. Is that because he actually used the yellow one to power up the Tornado 2 in Sonic Adventure? Because that's a deep cut. Or maybe it's just because it's yellow and Tails is yellow. So, who knows? Anyway, so I don't call myself dumb because I actually believe I'm dumb. So don't worry about me if I ever say that. Don't be like, no, you're not dumb. Don't say that. Because I don't mean it. And the more I hear people say, no, you're not dumb, the more I just am done with people. But like, I have explained it to some of my closest friends, and they're like, oh, okay. And so whenever I call myself dumb, they don't try to correct me on it anymore. Because they know what I mean. It's supposed to be in the middle. What is long, hard, and has come in the middle? A penis. No, the answer is cucumber. Sorry. I love that meme. There are certain memes that I love so much that I always, love quoting them. And then there are memes that are so overused that at one point I really love quoting them, but then over time I'm like, no, not anymore. Except usually that takes a long time because I'm kind of annoying. And so I find memes funny way after people have already decided that it's not funny anymore. So I'll be sitting here like crazy. I was crazy once. They let me in a rubber room with rats. Rats make you crazy, and people are like, "It's not funny anymore. That meme's like a month old now. That meme's like a whole week old now. It's not funny anymore." And I'm like, haha, rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy? That was crazy. Okay, I'll shut up. I'm getting a bit tired sitting here. But I will finish the build. And yeah. I'm so glad both my parents are out so that I could stream in peace. Cause I do love streaming. I've said this before, but I've always loved creating YouTube videos, and the fact that I can actually make a career out of it is amazing. I can become like one of them YouTubers I used to watch as a youngin'. Oops, I mean alien android that has lived for millions of years. So YouTubers didn't exist when I was young. I meant to say that YouTubers that I used to watch like 15 years ago. Is that right? Let's say that was right. Because I'm obviously talking bullshit anyway. Because I was shut up. I'm not breaking my own lore. You are. It's not illegal for VTubers to break lore. I mean, a lot of VTubers whose lore say that they are literally immortal still talk about when they were quote unquote young and refer to having parents, so on and so forth. So, like, I guess it really doesn't matter. As long as I don't tell my entire life story and dox myself. That part can be replaced with lore. What's that? Oh, that is wrong. That's better. Okay, that's right. I did it right. I haven't been talking much about the build itself, I realize. But I guess that doesn't really matter since I'm still building. If something notable is in the build, I'll mention it. Wait, why is that weird? Why is that imbalanced? That's why, because it broke. Man, I am stupid. Finally, it holds itself in place. I'm sniffling a little bit because I've just been sick. sick with the flu. I had to cancel meeting my friend yesterday because I was sick. Fuck. And I was so looking forward to meeting them. I haven't seen them in a while. Oh fuck, that actually broke the hinge. Oh god. God. Please, 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 please. Thank you. God. It's so flimsy. This will enforce it, I suppose. God. Wait, why isn't that... Why are you not doing as I say? That's fucking why. Man, I'm stupid. You see that? I read the instructions wrong. That was like objectively stupid things to do. That was an objectively stupid thing to do. That was genuinely my mistake. I did something stupid. That's why I called myself stupid. If it wasn't my fault at all, if it was like the instruction manual that didn't explain the step, then I would have said, that's weird, why did they do that? But because I read it wrong, I said, I'm stupid. Not in a derogatory way, but in an objective sense. Less as a I am objectively stupid, but more like, Mel, that was an objectively stupid thing to do. It's like a slap on the wrist more than a, stab in the heart. If that makes sense. Is this an original print? I can't tell. I'll have to look these bricks up on Bricklink to see if they've been anywhere else. If they were completely original prints, they would probably have more references in them, I suppose. So I don't know. And oh yeah, is this? No way. There's no way this is supposed to be the Miles Electric. I thought that for a second, but like, it is not shaped like it. It looks more like a control panel. It looks more like a keypad that he, puts in the code for to unlock the house, more than it looks like the Miles Electric. So I do not. There's supposed to be 2 layers of brick. The wall is supposed to be another brick higher. I really hope you guys agree that I really am stupid sometimes. 'Cause whatever that was just now, you can't excuse that. I think it's an easy fix though. It's just to tear down this If I can get my grippers around there. There we go. See, it's not that hard. Oh yeah, on Thursday's stream I mentioned that they'll be releasing Trump's mugshot, and they did. And I'm gonna be honest, it looks so fake. Because he still has a spray tan, he's still in his blue suit. It seems more like a publicity. I mean, he did for real get arrested. But that mugshot looks so fake, it feels like it's more of a publicity stunt to get the Trumpies all riled up for the next election. Because you know those brainwashed motherfuckers are gonna stand by him no matter what. You think they literally, like, no exaggeration, no hyperbole, there are people in the world that think he's fucking Jesus. They think he's the second coming of Christ. For real. People think that. It is fucked up, dude. We truly do live in a society. Okay. Did that. Also forgot to put up his tools over there. Because he's a mechanic. What is your agenda? My agenda. I'm a mechanic. I love that video. But dude is literally a mechanic though. I mean, but the box art shows that it does come off the wall and it's just sitting there. Please, please do not tell me it's supposed to be the Miles Electric. It does not look anything like it. Ugh. Fuck me in the ass and call me Martha. That was not an invitation. Next. I mean, there is sand in the Tails and Amy one, but you can tell by the trees and the checkered dirt that it is still Green Hill. They all take place in Green Hill. It's so... I don't like it. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't like that. But what I do like is that we are now finished building the set. Which means now it's just a matter of dressing the figures up real nice and posing for the camera. Tails can't even stand by himself. I don't even know where to put the rings. Or the buzz bomber that can't even stand. Put him in the back here. Let him lean on the thing. Nice. I like this build better than the first one. So far, it's my favorite. Though, the... Hold on. Yeah, the one with Tails and Amy in it looks pretty fun. Tails has a little hoverboard. Is that a reference to Sonic Riders? It can't be. Come on, it can't be. And it has a hidden Chaos Emerald. I'm still curious, because it says here that you supposedly every Chaos Emerald is here, which means at least 2 sets need to have 2 Chaos Emeralds in them, unless one set has 3, which feels unlikely. Anyway. I'm seriously getting tired of sitting like this for an hour. And the sets are just gonna get bigger, and the streams are just gonna get longer, so I'm just gonna be sitting here for probably up to 2 hours or so just building. I'm gonna need to take a few breaks when that time comes around. But it's still so much fun. This was really fun, and I hope that you enjoyed watching it. And I'll see you on Monday. I haven't figured out next week's schedule though, so I don't know what we're gonna do. And because I was sick, I have not worked on any of the assets for the presentation. I'll probably have to work on that. Maybe I can do another drawing stream on Monday and actually finish the little goobers, the little mascots. Because I've done the sketch, all I have to do is the line work and the colors, which is pretty straightforward. But regardless, we seem to be done here, and I will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye bye. Goodbye. Bye bye. Bye bye.